Hello everyone. We have discussed about the retardation test in previous lecture. So let's do a simulation to find out the losses in the motor. For that we will follow the step from the PowerPoint presentation which was explained in the previous lecture. This is the MATLAB simulation window. Here we have a AC supply with the frequency of 50 Hz and we have defined the peak amplitude of the voltage. This is the uncontrolled rectifier and it will feed the motor. Here is the uncontrolled rectifier and it will feed the motor. Here we have taken the field excitation of 240 volt and we have connected two switches on the both side of the motor. So here we have the step time of the switch which will change its state from 1 to 0 at the 4 second. Okay, so it will disconnect the motor at the 4 second and here is the second switch which has the step time of 4 second, same as the previous one, but it will change its state from 0 to 1 at the 4 second. It will conduct from 4 second and here is the data for the DC machine. So we will verify our calculation through the total inertia J which is given in the data. So quickly run the simulation and we will follow the step. So first step is to run the motor to near to the rated speed and disconnect and let it slow down, and we will obtain the speed curve or say the slowdown curve. So we will measure its speed. From here we will get the slowdown curve. I have made an Excel sheet to calculate the required data quickly so we can save the time. Here I have specified the N1, N2. We have run the simulation successfully. So let's check the speed curve. As you can see, the motor is disconnected at the 4 second and it start to decreasing its speed. Now let's take the first instant to measure the speed after the disconnection is 5 second and another is at the 15 second. We can note the speed at the both instant and we will keep the dn at the constant. So let's put the value in the Excel sheet. N1 is 1.246 into 10 raised to 3. That means it is 1246 RPM. And N2 is 1079 RPM. So we have the average speed is equal to 1162.5 and dn is the a difference in speed which is 167 RPM, and here T1 is nothing but the difference in the time from N1 to N2 which is 10 second. Okay, so at the N1 we have 5 second and at the N2 we have 15 second, as you can see from the scope. Now next step is to calculate the T2, which is time to reach from N1 to N2 when we connect the resistor R, and we will also measure the voltage and current. So now enable the switch, and so at the time of the disconnecting of the supply from the 4 second it will connect the resistor at the same time. So let's run again. Here we have run the simulation successfully. Here is the speed curve. We will adjust the cursor N1 at the 1246 RPM and cursor 2 at the 1079 RPM so that we can keep the dn constant. So we will note down the time difference and we will put it in the Excel sheet as a T2. So here we have 5.995 and 4.177. The difference between the two time is 1.818. So here is the T2, and now let's measure the VA and IA for the given time. Now adjust the cursor 1 to the 4.177 and cursor 2 at the 1.818. Cursor 2 at the 5.995. Now we have the cursor in between, so now we need VA and IA, which is average current and average voltage. So we will zoom it that area. Now we have range for measuring the average current and voltage. At the right side we can see the signal statistic. From here we will pick up the mean value, which is nothing but the average voltage, which is so the value of the voltage is 217.5. Here we have the calculated values. Here we have inertia, stray losses, the power loss in resistor. So here we can see the inertia, which is obtained from the formula derived, which is 0.4922. So if we see in the simulation, we have the value of the J is 0.5. So the calculations are verified, and the inertia is also found. So that's it for the simulation. If you want me to simulate another converter or something, you can comment it down in the video comment section. Thank you.